America's Best, where I will bring you the best of the best and more. Today, we are still in bread week, and I'm going to do for you today ciabatta bread. Now, some of you may not know what ciabatta bread is versus a kosher bread, and a ciabatta is more like a French baguette versus a focaccia, which is a more of a flattened loaf bread. So anyways, in my bowl I have 500 grams of bread flour, 10 grams of yeast, 10 grams of salt, and I'm going to add 440 milliliters of water. I'm using a scale now to weigh out my measurements because it gives you more accurate measurements. So if you don't know what a kitchen scale is, this is a kitchen scale. They normally have a setting for you to zero everything out so you can see what something weighs without anything in it, even if it's full of something. You can take everything away and see what it is with nothing to continue adding things into the bowl. So I love my kitchen scale, and I hope you will get one to help you in your baking. So I am going to add in the water, and then I'm going to mix this with my dough hook in my mixer bowl for 5 to 7 minutes to build up the gluten. A ciabatta loaf or bread is a very wet dough, so you have to build up the gluten so that it can hold all of the flour and hold the shape of the bread. So I'm gonna get to it, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I have finished mixing the bread dough, and now you want to take a square container and grease it very generously with olive oil. And then once you have it generously oiled, you want to tip out your ciabatta loaf into the pan, or the bowl, Put a top on it and leave it for 1 hour. It should fill up the whole container. So our ciabatta has risen all the way to the top, and as you can see, all of these little bubbles, this lets you know. So you can see all of the bubbles on the side. That's what your ciabatta should look like. Very bubbly, irregular bubbles, not the same size, some big, some small, but very bubbly. That lets you know that you got something. So once you have it, you're just gonna slowly turn it out on your board. Okay. And because this container is square, when you pour it out, it's gonna give you kind of a squarish shape. So it'll be easy for you to be able to cut it and get it onto your sheet. So you just want to kind of let it fall in its place, and then you're just kind of I'm gonna make 3 loaves, or maybe I'll make 4 loaves. It's supposed to make 4, so I'm gonna just eyeball it, go down hard and lift it up. So once you have it, you want that seam that you just cut kind of on the top side. Then you're just gonna pick up your loaf. You put a little bit of the oil on your hands so it won't stick to your hands. You're just gonna pick up your loaf. So I have all my ciabattas. They're slightly irregular because the dough is a little soft, and so but I'm gonna bake it. And what you want to do is when you cut it, you want to flip it up because you want that seam side on the top so that you have that ciabatta look on the top. So I'm going to put this in a 425 degree oven. I'm gonna let it sit here for about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven, and once it comes out, I'll come back and let you see. And our ciabatta loaves are out of the oven. I just kind of, haphazardly put little pieces of the ciabatta. I didn't make a whole loaf. Typically when I made this recipe, I've made 2 loaves, but this time I wanted to be able to share it with some of my friends. So I made 6 pieces, and it baked up beautiful. It looks light and airy, nice and fluffy. So I hope you try this ciabatta loaf. It's super easy. It is a little daunting because it's so sticky, and I'm sure you're not used to dealing with a dough that's so sticky and so loose. But be brave. It's only dough, and it's just a little flour, a little water, some salt, some yeast, and you'll end up with something so nice. It's a nice bread. You can make sandwiches with it. You can just eat it with butter. But please, try some of these recipes that I have put up during my bread week, and hopefully you will like these as much as me and my family have liked these. God bless you. Have a blessed week, and see you next time. Bye now.